Once upon a heartache, in a bar not far from here, an old man sat on a stool, crying to his beer. He called for the bartender to ask for another round, and starts to tell a story of the sorrow he wants to drown. The young man behind the bar pours him a shot, as the old man says, "Son, just appreciate what you got." 'Cause I had everything but threw it away like trash, cheated on the love of my life and walked away from all I had. The booze, pills, and women clouded up my thoughts, so now I sit in this bar, 'cause forgiveness can't be bought. The old man prays for mercy and a happy ever after someday, but for now he cries on the bar stool. Once upon a heartache, once upon a heartache, we've all suffered through hell. We all fight our own demons that we've come to know so well. There's not always a happy ever after. Sometimes the winter is fate. There's no riding off into the sunset. Once upon a heartache, once upon a heartache, in an apartment downtown, there's a young woman crying 'cause her man just beat her down. With swollen eyes and bloody lips, she thinks that she's to blame. If she could be the girl he wants, he wouldn't punch her in the face. She doesn't want to call the cops to take the man she loves to jail. She thinks if she behaves, he'll stop putting her through hell. If only she'd have listened instead of talking back, her lip wouldn't be busted and her eyes wouldn't be black. She doesn't see her worth, thinks she deserves what he gives. She swears that she'll do better if he'll only let her live. The young woman prays for mercy and a happy ever after someday, but for now she's bruised and broken. Once upon a heartache, once upon a heartache, we've all suffered through hell. We all fight our own demons that we've come to know so well. There's not always a happy ever after. Sometimes the winter is fate. There's no riding off into the sunset. Once upon a heartache, once upon a heartache, I let a man turn my heart cold. The consequence of loving monsters is that you lose touch with your soul. But I crawled out of that darkness, held my head high, stitched up my heart. No fairy tale could save me, so I found a way to make a new start. No, there's not always a happy ever after. Sometimes a winter is fate. There's no riding off into the sunset. Once upon a heartache,